His system is already not cooperating with us, so that's always a good sign. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Doing good.
Good. For this, inspired by you and Randy and your history tours, I thought let's do a little tour of the history of rock music in Toronto.
I mean, I'm excited for it.
And can I just show your viewers something here? I'm just going to take this for a second. I want them to see you.
Everyone's heard about the jacket, so...
Well, the whole look, if this was the 70s, 80s, 90s, or even today, you would get into any one of these clubs.
I mean, let's...
Hands down, you are perfectly dressed for our tour today.
Excellent. I'm happy to hear that.
Good.
But shall we hit the road?
Absolutely.
Let's do it. So I am going to try to plug this back in again, because theoretically, now that this is good to go, it should be good to go.
Mm-hmm.
We'll figure it out. Also, how have you been?
Very busy. Working like crazy.
That must be nice.
You know what? I am at a different headspace with this than you are. I'm going to retire in less than 2 years.
Yeah.
And
one day I might have employment. That's not... I mean, let's dream big at some point, right?
Right. But well, you know what? You're an entrepreneur. You're self-employed.
Yes.
One day you'll be a rich fat cat in the media world, and
God no.
I'll be looking up going, I used to know him. People
we'll be in the same retirement home. It's fine.
You'll be working there because you'll have gotten a job.
No, it doesn't sound like me at all. I did make this earring, and I'm very proud of it. No,
with your key,
stupid.
And is it your house key? So
it's my old house key.
Ah, okay.
I'm gonna use it again, so why not get something special?
If I said you need to dress the part, and I swear I didn't do that, you dressed the part for today perfectly.
Delightful. Every now and then I hit the nail on the nose. And how's Austin?
Austin's good, fatter than ever.
It is post winter. Aren't we all that way right now?
Yes. We have to get into our beach wear soon.
Hello, Timmy. Good to see you today. Yeah, yesterday I actually did a mustache trim.
Very good. Looks good.
Looks good. Yeah. Well, the beginning part, it was turning into like walrus tusks. And Joel was just like, it's fine. And I'm just like, no, I hate this. This is awful. I want to be able to drink coffee and then not have to clean it up off of my shirt after. Still winter here, 15-30 centimeters. Oh no. Well, I hope you survive. Halifax is not nice these days, apparently.
No? We're in that transitional time of the season, right?
Yes. Okay, now the microphone is just not turning on. I'm supposed to charge my phone while I do this. And now it's doing neither. So if it's not going to work, then I'm just going to take it out. But where are we going first?
Are we working? Are we good?
We're good.
Okay. So again, the theme here is music history in Toronto. Toronto has a history of some really interesting clubs scattered all over the city. We're going to go take a look at a few.
Is
some
the
that
first
are still
one of my favorites?
I think it is.
Yay!
We have some that are still existing, some that are in danger, like one of your favorites, for example.
Yeah, probably.
Some that are no longer here, but did a lot to contribute to not just Toronto music, but Canadian music and internationally. A lot of the people that came out of these venues became international stars. So we'll talk a little bit about them as we hit them. We're going to go all over the downtown core today. We're going to start here. We're going to go down to Queen Street. We're going to go along Spadina, and then we're going to end up in Yorkville.
I'm realizing that this is just going to not work today. So I'm going to have to just plug this out, pull this in. We're live.
Okay.
I'm just going to have to put on battery saver mode, so hopefully we last the whole time.
Okay.
Because if it can't do the thing it's intended to do, I have to make sure.
Exactly.
Streaming, it's always fun.
We got to get you some updated equipment.
Here's the thing, it's just the stupid receiver doesn't want to stay in the phone as soon as there's anything blocking it from being right up against it. So I can't even do this with my phone case on. I have to do it. It's just a perfect storm of crap.
Yeah. Well, let's get to talking about this then. So we're coming obviously to the Phoenix.
Yes.
Why is that your favorite? Is it because you saw that Swedish or Icelandic guy there?
Yes, Daffy Fry. I've seen him there
I was going to
twice.
go to that show.
I've seen him there
and I'm
twice.
sorry I didn't, because I love him.
And
not
great.
too many people can say that. I can guarantee you. So we have something in common.
Yes, he was great. Blusher opened for him, which was they're a kind of an up and coming, like, Aussie pop trio who's just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So they were great.
Nice.
It was good. It was a good show.
Good. So just a bit about it. It's an 18,000 square foot large. It has one of the largest dance floors in the city.
Yeah.
It's got 3 distinct environments. You've got the main room. You've got the upper area around, and then a place off to the side.
Hey, HXQ, good to see you, buddy.
It originally served as the German-Canadian club called Harmony.
Really?
Harmony
So
with an
got,
IE on the end.
It's got like a lot of history here then.
It does, yeah. It was that way into the 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, and even into the 70s. I went into the Toronto Star pages and I was pulling up things about that venue. So you could see all kinds of weird European acts. Not like the Icelandic guy, but more accordion players, more the traditional European thing. They had a big chess club here. They had
suburb-wise. We are currently walking down Sherbourne Street, so we'd technically be on the cusp of Cabbagetown and on the cusp of like the village area.
This was also the home to an annual exhibition for the Stamp Club of Canada.
What?
Among other things. When it was the German-Canadian club called Harmony. Then in 1984, it changed owners and it became the Diamond. Okay. And that's where I remember it, hearing about it first.
We must do.
We have to go up and boop that line.
We have to boop the snoot.
Well, we get that over with, which is good.
Yeah, I mean it's the start. This one's just a good boy. Boop. All right, we did it.
Yeah. So, have you seen anybody else here?
I think I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember who I've seen. I know I've seen Daffy here twice, and I saw the Village People here.
Okay, that's
and
a
back
big
in the day, I think I saw Mary Lambert here as well.
Nice.
But I don't know who else I've seen here. But I think those are the ones that I've seen.
I've seen Carol Pope in the Rough Trade
cool.
group. I've seen a lot of Canadian bands here. I've seen. I went there. They've had major dances here for Pride and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, well this is where Pitbull goes out of a lot, I think.
I saw Michael Penn, Sean Penn's brother, with his one-hit wonder song.
Okay, what was that song?
Oh, I can't even remember. Someone will have to Google that. But I've seen a few things over there over the years. Back then it was called the Diamond, and I remember listening to Much Music and the new music on City TV, and this was a place they would go a lot.
See from this angle.
David Bowie did a show here once.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, no surprise here. Obviously, I love Bowie. Everyone loves Bowie.
It's a great little venue. He wanted to test out his show before he kicked off a tour, and he chose to go there.
Back when it was the Harmony?
But no, back when it was the Phoenix. No, back when it would have been the Diamond.
Okay.
In 1984, it became the Diamond. He was there in 1987, and it was in the 90s when it became...
I always like to point this out.
Amelia Earhart, yes.
Amelia
she would
Earhart
have gone
used
to
live
the
here.
German club, I'm sure.
Yeah, probably. No Myth.
No Myth, that's the song, yes.
Okay.
It's a very good song, actually.
Good to know.
I don't know what happened to him. But his brother just won the Oscar recently.
Wait, which Oscar?
Supporting actor. He won it last week for...
I did not care about the Oscars at all this year.
You know, the Oscars for me are sort of an annual tradition since the 1980s. It's how I get through the winter.
I understand.
I like movies a lot, and the Oscars sort of force me to watch things outside of my...
Comfort zone
or taste. Mm-hmm. And I like the drama and the politics around it all, quite frankly. Sure. It's like a sport. A blood sport.
This is like Eurovision for me.
Yeah.
Well, although Eurovision this year is weird.
Oh, I heard you say you're going to boycott it. So I
Here's the
need
thing,
you to
I
come to
really-
my party for
I
that.
really tried to boycott Eurovision. I really, really tried. Am I going to actually watch the final or the semifinals? Probably not. But have I been invested in the songs? Yes.
Are you going to come to my party on
Sure.
that day and watch it?
Well, no, I'll be in Florida.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
I'm
that's when
sorry.
I'll be in Orlando for my Fringe Festival.
Ah,
Because I have my shows coming up.
I
My
saw that.
fundraiser went well enough that I could secure Orlando and Calgary. I'm probably not going to be able to do Edmonton or Hamilton. Hamilton, I'm definitely not going to be able to do. So I'm gonna
I
have to pull
saw
out that
your
one.
fundraiser thing, and I wanted to donate, but there was no donation button on Insta.
Oh, it's just all of. If you go to my website, it's just all there.
Okay, I'll go there and look.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to take Hamilton down because I think I've just kind of resigned to the fact. Just like I would love to be there, but it's not going to happen this year, unfortunately.
I'm sorry. Can you tell? Well, as we're walking to the next venue, can you tell us a little bit about what
my
your
show?
is
Oh yeah.
gonna be?
So the show this year is called The Shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a story all about how I went to Washington, D.C. to spend a weekend with an ex over the holidays. And at one point,
Can I just point something out before? I
Yes.
don't mean to interrupt you, but this building here is kind of important if you're looking right behind us. And actually, let's just step back
the
for
Allen
a
Plaza
second.
Apartments?
Yeah. Come back over here. Okay. Anybody that watches the Canadian show Kim's Convenience,
Yep.
the son,
Lives
the
in this
exterior,
Yeah.
this is the building he lives in.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
he went on to become
Simu
Simu Lee or something in the Marvel things.
Or his name is Simu Lee, and he's saying Shang-Chi.
Yeah, so a friend of mine and I, we refer to this as the Marvel building.
Of course.
Because it's got a bit of notoriety that way. I think that's cool.
I guarantee at least one person moved into that building because of that. Or now has a rental unit to be like, this is the Marvel building.
I've never been in.
That's
Never been in.
right.
I can't recommend or...
I don't think it's nice inside. Let's be fair.
That's probably just
No,
your
the-
average.
Yeah. I don't think the inside apartments match the Kim's Convenience set.
No.
Just gonna go out there and
No.
say it.
But you know, they were very good when their building, their condo or apartment or wherever it was would have faced out here. And you could see this building in the backdrop. So I don't know if they were actually filming there or if they were just very particular about detail. This used to be Hernando's Hideaway. This whole dog park and everything used to be a notorious like rock and roll, punk rock kind of club.
Really? This was where that was?
Yeah.
Because that was fairly, not recently, obviously.
It was in the
but, like,
90s when it went on
Yeah,
fire, the building. I was, when it went on fire, it was in the middle of the night. I was at a friend's house who had an apartment right here in the Laverne, and it faced right here onto the park. And
Oh
we're
my
sitting there
God.
getting high, as you did in
as
the
you
90s.
did, as you did.
On a work night, no less, and at 1 a.m. And we were sitting here looking, I'm going, oh my God, there's fire coming out. And then you saw, you know, all the fire station engines coming, and you saw the building collapsing. It was quite dramatic.
Oh my God. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
But as my
I've never
friend
seen a
said,
fire
it
to
opened
the-
up his view.
I mean, I guess that's a positive. Was everyone all right in that fire?
I think it was set on purpose for the insurance or something.
I mean, that would make sense as
Yeah,
well.
it was a bit of a dilapidated mess at the time.
Yeah. I
Uh,
mean, it's called a hideaway.
Yeah, but it was also a divey place that you did not want to go to.
Larry's Hideaway.
Larry's Hideaway, sorry.
Thank you, Riki.
Why did I say Hernando's?
Because
What's-
Hernando's Hideaway, I think, is a song. I think it's a song from, not South Pacific, but like one of those shows.
Is it?
It's called Hernando's Hideaway. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's what it's from.
We're coming up to Maple Leaf Gardens,
The icon, the legend.
the icon where you saw the big acts over the years. Did you see anyone there?
No, I know. The entire time I was in Toronto, I never went to Maple Leaf Gardens. I never saw a hockey game there. The only time I have ever been into Maple Leaf Gardens is literally it as a Loblaws.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love your hair. It's
Oh,
fabulous.
thank you, darling. So are you.
And the pants.
The whole look is
The
going.
whole-
We appreciate it.
Head to toe, fabulous.
This is a good day for me. This is a good
Told
day
you.
for me. Well, apparently Fernando was on Young.
Was it called Fernando's? That was a Mexican place back before Mexican food was a thing here. It was
All right,
the
I'm
only
gonna-
place.
I'm gonna dare to try this again. So what do you want? Who did you see anyone at Maple Leaf Gardens?
Oh yes, oh yes. My first concert, 1984, Cyndi Lauper.
Oh wow!
And I saw her final show here a couple of years ago.
Wow.
I
At that
was-
time, I would have been negative too.
I remember I took my friend to see her a couple of years ago to the final show. And I said, you know, when I first saw her, she was in a Maple Leafs jersey on a speaker singing. And she mentioned it on her final concert show. It was kind of cool.
That's cool. Nice little
Nice little
nice
tie-in.
full circle moment.
Yeah. But I saw the Village People. I saw a disco show there that had the Village People, KC and the Sunshine Band, and
Oh,
every
fun.
one-hit wonder you could think of. The Pointer Sisters were there, but only the two that kind of got kicked out for their drug problems.
Oh, okay.
And
So
they
the
were
fun
having
ones.
drug issues there, which was fantastic.
Yeah, it's keeping the traditional hype. I like that.
But it was
They know what their brand is.
exactly.
Casey and the Sunshine Band. That was.
What are we asking? Who are they?
Yeah. No. What song was it? What song did they
Oh,
sing?
they had a lot. Oh my gosh. Jesus, they had a lot of them. I'll have to look that up.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Someone will get it. I could Google it, but I feel that's cheating.
It's never cheating.
They were kind of he had an interesting sound. It kind of fit into disco, but he was more into like funk and
Yeah. Kind of straddled the line a little bit.
yeah.
Hello, First Last. Good to see you today.
And you didn't want to go into Loblaws to see where the center ice is?
Well, if it would unfortunately cut out, and also then we have to deal with the copyright strike
Gotcha.
stuff. So, unfortunately, no. But we can look at it from outside and imagine.
I think one day we need to do a tour of the Matti Center. Have you ever gone in there?
Which one?
The Matti, the other part of it. Because you can go up
Oh
to
yeah,
the top
the TMU part.
and
of
you
the
can
building.
see the rink that's in there.
Oh, I didn't know that they actually had the. I didn't know
Yeah.
they were actually still operating that.
Yep.
Neat. The big marquee center, that's for sure.
But behold, one of hockey's great churches.
The last time Maple Leafs won the Stanley Cup, probably
1967.
forever. 69.
67. And I can tell you that
Oh,
because
the
it was the
centennial
year
year.
I was
Centennial
born.
year. Yes.
My father blames me for them not winning
Well,
since.
the reason I know that, because like for me to know anything sports related is kind of interesting. But the reason I know that is because in college, my teacher wrote a show that was Henry V. That was the Maple Leafs versus the Canadiens. So it was Shakespeare on ice.
Oh, that's very cool. I love that. Let's go
It
this
was-
way.
I played a hockey player, and I was like the twinkiest boy you could possibly have. I had to play this big burly hockey player.
I'm
Just
sure
like
you
no
are.
one believes that I am a hockey player.
You were wonderful, I'm sure.
What?
You were wonderful, I'm sure.
Oh, I could barely skate. Things that you don't realize when you're growing up. But then in retrospect, you're just like, this is going to be bad. This is going to be real bad.
So, some stupid trivia.
Oh,
April
this is
2nd,
Mickey Tour or Patrick.
April 2nd will be the 59th anniversary of Elvis Presley playing here.
Oh, cool.
He didn't come out of the United States very often. He did it twice, here in Montreal.
Really? And that's it?
Yeah, and he went here, and my father saw that
Did
concert.
he never do Europe at all?
Never.
Wow.
Colonel Parker said no. So my father saw that show, and then when the Beatles came to town, this is where they played, and my
Of
mother
course.
saw that show. And for both of them, I asked them, what's the What was the show like? They said they couldn't hear a damn thing.
For both shows. Well, at least they were consistent.
Yeah.
It really is like a striking building.
It's very nice. It was built in the 1929 or 1931 it opened.
Well, it must be built with bricks from Brickworks. 'Cause it's
Probably.
got
Probably.
well, it's got the typical yellow color
Yeah.
that was apparently very...
But it has sort of that Art Deco flavor kind of going, which I really like. And
Yeah.
it's just a beautiful building.
It really is.
I'm glad they repurposed it with Loblaws. I'm glad that I go shopping there all the time. I know you hate that, but
I mean, here's the thing. You can go shopping there and not pay for things. It's great.
I don't do that, for the record.
No, of course. No. Nor do I. Nor do I. Wink. Nor do I. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Why spend money when you can just...
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
And of course, we have the police station over here. Or I should say police headquarters.
Yes.
So it turns out you can't actually...
That building at the corner is one of my favorites in the city. It's just beautiful.
The one with the turrets?
Yes.
Yes. Do you know that that's the oldest elevator in Toronto?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
One of my friends sent me a video. I love when people me stuff, being like, this is the history of Toronto thing. I'm just like, I'm storing that away.
Yeah.
I'm going to use that
It's that
all
kind
of
of
the time.
information that you can throw out there.
Yeah.
And I just fell right into that trap for you,
You
with
did.
that
You
one.
did. From later.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, in the Planet Fitness.
Yeah.
Because Randy one day. Planet Fitness was not happy.
Because it was
that
the
we just...
Eatons at the time.
Was it?
Yeah, that was the
So that
Eatons.
was where the
That was
Eatons
built
was.
to be Eatons.
Oh, okay.
And it was the upscale Eatons, and then at Queen and Yonge, where the Bay used to be, that was sort of the downscale Eatons.
I got. So that was the Nordstrom rack.
Sort of, yeah.
Yes. Knowledge is power.
Yes.
That it is.
It's where us common folk would have gone.
Yes.
The Rosedale set would have come up here to this beautiful, this building actually, if you look up the history of it, it would have rivaled, maybe not quite rivaled, but it was going to be built in the vein of, what's the big building in, on Fifth Avenue in New York?
Saks or...
No, the big tall Empire State Building.
Oh, okay.
It was, so you can see here where it kind of stops. It was during the
Yeah.
Depression. They said, no, we're not going to spend the money, but it would have been a
Yeah.
much taller building. I have a picture
It
of
would
what
have
it
been
would
really
look
nice
like.
if College Park had been like achieved its full potential.
It's such a gorgeous building.
It really is.
It's-
You even get in there.
it's
and just, like,
wasted.
it's full of great stuff. And even like the fact that they ended it there and then just kind of let the structure continue.
Yeah,
They could have actually even just kept at the same height with the same amount of like the same amount of deck.
yeah.
It could have been really nice. It is. It's still fine. It's
Yep.
nice. It's nice enough. But it could have been great.
So back to our music history for a second, because
Yes.
we're coming upon something I want to share with you.
The
Around
murals?
here was, yes, the murals. So around here, there were a few music venues that were quite famous. The Coq d'Or, the Golden Cock. I don't know what cock means in English. I used to know, but I can't remember. I was going to look it up, but
Chicken,
I was...
the Golden Rooster.
Is it so it is the Cock?
Yeah, the Golden Rooster.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you had a lot of people playing down here. If you were to come here on a Saturday night in 1969, this would have been where it would have been at.
Yeah, just give me 1 second again.
So it's commissioned by the Downtown Young Business Improvement Area, and the local artist Adrian Hales did it. So this particular one, let me tell you who's on here. In the south-facing one, we have Carol Pope right there, front and center. I'm going to go see her next Saturday night. I'm really looking forward to that. Steele's Tavern, which was just around the corner from here.
Yeah.
I can't name a lot of these people that are up on there, but I
Well,
can
that
tell
looks
you
like
we've
Led
got
Zeppelin.
Dizzy Gillespie is up there.
Yeah, you can see him in the middle with the horn.
Yeah. A singer called Kathy Young. I think that might be her right here. I'm
Okay.
not sure.
Is that the Isley Brothers?
John and Lee from the Checkmates are down here. This is
Yeah,
the
those must be
Checkmates.
them. Okay.
And that's all I've got in this.
Well, that one kind of looks like Axl Rose, but I don't know if it's just because of...
These would be more Canadian people. That might be
Yeah.
Kim Mitchell with the OPP.
Oh my God, that'd be so much fun.
That is Kim Mitchell. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
All of these would be Canadians. There's no
Okay,
Americans up here.
perfect. Yeah, we prefer that.
Yeah. Actually, you can see right here who we're looking at.
Oh yeah.
So Salome Bay, I know, blues artist.
Got it.
Rush is up
Rush,
there. We
Rush,
didn't,
of
we didn't
course.
pick out Rush. Where's Rush?
Well, I think Rush is
right
the
here.
band I was looking.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dizzy Gillespie, Kim Mitchell.
Kim Mitchell, as I said. The Five Rogues would be these guys right here, I guess. So,
Super cool.
yeah. I love this. I love that, you know, they tore everything down. They just dispersed of all of our history.
Mm.
But at least they have something to kind of remember it. This is cool.
Very
Sadly,
cool.
most of these bands, I don't think anybody would know who they are.
Well, that's kind of the issue, right? Is that
Yeah.
I feel like Canada is very good at like latching onto American, especially like
We're in the
music
shadow
history.
of the elephant, right? That's
But I
what
feel like
happens.
that's the one thing that hasn't quite shifted over fully. With like this new wave of nationalism, is people are still holding on to like American vintage bands, and like Canada just always kind of feels like second best. And my original show this year was actually called Big Shiny Town, and it was all about like the Canadian music industry and how like it doesn't get the respect that it deserves. But I would like to do something with that eventually. But Jimi Hendrix played Maple Leaf Gardens on May 5th, 1969. Interesting. That would have been like pretty much right before his death, wouldn't it?
He would have died, I think, in 1970, no?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he didn't last a long time.
Was he one of the ones that was 27?
Yeah, 27 Club.
It was a bad year because Jim Morrison died and Janis Joplin.
September 1970. Thank you, HXQ. You are on it.
So we're coming up to,
Man, nothing can stay in that building, can it? I remember it was the Elephant and Castle, then it was
That's
the
right.
distillery. I don't know what it was before then, but clearly nothing too sacred.
so we're coming up to something that just kind of makes my blood boil. Did you ever go to Sam the Record Man or any of the
I
record
did.
shops?
Hey, Medano. Good to see you today. Just what they did is so shady.
Well, what I
I'm-
do, yes, we're on the same page here. So
Yeah,
I
no.
understand why the place closed because that whole industry was just dying out. I
Yeah.
get it. But there was the promise that they would maintain those neon signs.
Yeah.
And afterward, Ryerson came back and said, well, it doesn't really go with us, so we're not going to do it. And I thought, that's terrible.
Oh. Remember lining up for Sam the Record Man Boxing Day sales?
Oh, of course, yes. Absolutely. That was a thing. That's what you did. It was the first place you'd go. It
Well-
was like a dirty little store where you had to rummage through to find things.
So much like Honest Ed's then.
It was like, well, yes.
All right. I'm just going to take advantage of this moment while we're walking through the worst spot. This is like the worst scaffolding in the world, by the way.
And it's
But
been here
just-
forever. I'm just
right?
kind of used to it.
Just for those who don't know, my name is Matti. I am a tour guide in Toronto. If you or someone you know is coming to the city, why not gift them with a unique customized walking tour? I do sessions. You can book me through the links in the below via VIATOR and TRIPADVISOR. I also am imploring you, if you are interested or you're enjoying yourself, please consider liking and subscribing. It helps with the channel a great deal, and we love to have you back. So, we're going to continue our tour with Mickey Tour. You can follow him online at Mickey Tour. You can find the link to his profile in the name. There we go.
Awesome. Yeah, so this is where it all would have been. You would have had A&A's on the other side over there,
Yep.
where the Jubilee is now, I believe.
The Jollibee.
I believe it was in that one of those areas, maybe the
Yeah.
H Mart. You would have had
All right,
Sam's
I'm gonna-
here.
Right, right. Oh, nice.
Go ahead.
So this is where the Sam's would have been.
It would have been right on this corner up to the light.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. The building is cool and whatever, but they really should have just kept the... They should have done the thing that they were obligated to do.
I'm upset that they lied
Yeah.
because they didn't just come to that conclusion later. They
Yeah.
knew what they were doing. They knew
Yeah.
how to play the Toronto historical people.
And they did.
And they did. So somewhere around 1990, they would have opened up HMV, and it would have been where Winners is right now.
And that was such a good HMV too.
It was great. It was great. It was the cleaner record store.
Yes. And they could actually compete back in the day because there was enough demand. The funny thing is like had they joined forces.
Oh, too late. We'll go this way. Sorry, go ahead.
It's like had they joined forces, they might have been able to weather the storm. But again, they would have had to diversify there for a while.
I mean, they certainly wouldn't be around today, though.
Well, here's the thing. Had they made it to today, the irony is that now there's more demand for physical media than there's been in like decades. So it's funny how it's kind of come full circle and people are flocking back to other things that are there.
Yeah, it's true.
I just finished my first post-surgery 10K. Thanks. Congratulations, Rob.
There's a little plaque for the Coq d'Or.
Yeah. The Coq d'Or is one of the most popular rock and roll venues in 1950s and 60s. And
now it's a cannabis shop, which I think the ghosts of the Coq d'Or will probably approve.
Fair. To be fair, yes. A&A Records was 2 stores besides Sam the Record Man. Okay, good to know.
It would have been, A&A would have been right here.
I guess. But Rob, congratulations. That's amazing news.
My friends and I, when we were kids in the early 80s, would come here. We were not allowed to do it, but we would do it anyway. And it was a pretty divey area.
Yeah.
A lot of porn theaters around.
Of course.
There's a big arcade right here, I remember.
So you can go to the dive porno places and play with your joysticks, and you can go to the arcade and play with the joysticks.
Exactly.
Common themes throughout the area.
Yes. So I guess the moral, or not the moral, but the one happy ending to our Sam the Record Man story is they did find a home for the sign, right?
Yeah.
And I'm not unhappy that it's here. I think it's a good place for it.
I disagree. I vehemently disagree. I think that what they did is shady. And the fact, like the whole thing that made Sam the Record Man special was that it was visible and like a place of honor. Yeah. And now it just gets drowned out by the crappy light billboards that are all over the place.
Well, I would like this whole area to be a big historical marker for all kinds, like the Honest Ed sign would be great in here.
Yeah.
Forget all of this stupid advertisements.
I know. I absolutely hate it.
Yeah.
But in happier news, where would you like to go from here?
We're going to go over here down to Queen Street.
Okay.
Let's diagonal across.
Was this the red light district? Well, it's every light district.
I wouldn't say it was the red light district. I would say it was just in the early 80s, late 70s. A lot of cities were kind of a little more...
We should fuck with these people. Praise Jeepus.
That's why its predictions are coming through to this day, and no one has ever disproven it.
His predictions.
You can cast out all you like.
Oh.
You can hate God all you like.
No one hates God.
No one hates God.
I feel like that's a fair analysis, where people are just like, you hate God. I'm just like, I have no issues with something.
That's a strong word.
God is an abstract concept that is indefinable, even in your own religion. We don't hate God, we hate you. Anyways.
Now, one day we should do a theater tour.
Oh, that'd be fun.
I was thinking of talking about this one. I was going to talk about the Elgin, but that should be for another day.
Well, the Elgin and Winter Garden are very special because it's the only operating double-decker theater.
Yes.
I think in the hemisphere, but certainly in North America.
Yeah. These two theaters have been around for years and years and years, and they're gorgeous.
I like the idea of it being a billboard preserved for famous signs like the Honest Ed signs. I agree. That would be great. And just like they want to build another big, ugly light billboard sign here.
Yeah.
But frankly, I think it would be better if it was something along the lines of a Toronto billboard museum.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Instead of those obnoxious advertisements.
I mean, I'm just like, why do we need more lights down here? If we're going to put more lights down here, let's make it historic and interesting. Everyone would have us believe that the downtown has gone down since the 1980s. Interesting to see it used to be dodgier.
It was. You know what, though? It had character that today I don't think it has.
Thank you. Everyone's complimenting me today. What is going on?
Well, you look phenomenal.
Is Mercury in Gatorade?
You look phenomenal. We're going to cut right through the mall, just right in and out. We're not going to go down.
Well, let's see. We should be able to go
We're
through.
literally going in and out.
Yeah, we should be able to go through. They can't fathom someone not thinking about God much at all. Yeah, I'm always just like, no one hates God. And Jesus is kind of a banger. Like, zero issues with the mythology. As someone who is quote-unquote Christian, zero issues with the mythology. 100% issues with the forced implementation of it. Anything that's groupthink, I just rebel. I just don't like thinking and having other people not. You know? That's my thing. Anyways, enough about that. Moving on. Not gonna lie, that little burst of warmth was actually pretty nice.
Oh, good. I'm
I
glad.
was like, oh yeah, that was good. That was good.
And we're still connected. We're still live.
We're still connected. We're still live.
Good.
No one died. I'm missing winter. HX, you could, no. Incorrect. Incorrect.
Let's go down here. We'll cut through
Sure.
City Hall. Are you okay with that?
Yeah.
Do a little bit of Queen Street West. So back to what I was saying, I find that the city is lacking a lot of character as we build these big glass towers and these
I find it's
condos with
most
nothing.
interesting when everything's contrasting.
Yeah,
Toronto doesn't have not monotonous. Not monogamous, where it's but just all the same.
yeah, I know what you mean. It is monotonous. It's, I don't know. We had some beautiful buildings back in the day.
We still do.
We have
And
a
it's like
few.
we need to highlight them more.
Yeah,
And part of the beauty of Toronto is the contrasting structures. We can't just have everything be the same all the time.
no, I agree.
And here's the thing. If people want to do something like bold and divisive, I think that's better than just having another safe glass building. We have more
Totally agree.
condos being built here than anywhere else in the world,
Yeah.
including Dubai. Like, why are we not taking advantage and doing some really, really weird stuff? Homogenous. Thank you. Thank you, Poison. I appreciate that. Hello, Donkey. Good to see you, buddy.
You're not good with jaywalking? Or?
Yeah, we can do
Oh,
it.
good. Okay.
As opposed to heterogeneous, many different things. Yes, yes, indeed.
Now, I do like the City Hall, but I remember years ago when Rob Ford was the mayor, and he was
The dark days.
The dark days, sure. And I was following Twitter, and he was all over Twitter.
Yeah.
And every story that came out about Rob Ford, the photo they show would be City Hall. I remember some American commenting on Twitter saying,
Rob Ford's an ugly building.
no. He said, I didn't realize that Toronto had 2 urinals for its City Hall. And I looked at it and
once
thought,
you-
yes.
Once you see that, you kind of
I
can't,
can't
not
unsee
see
that.
That's kind of insane.
But these
You have lots
these
of great buildings. Torontonians are prone. Oh, what's to say? Prone to being negative about the city. I think it mostly regards to
The change. It's the change.
It's mostly all of the buildings in like the downtown core, where it's all just kind of springing up with the same glass facade. Like even up here, it's all just kind of a blue.
For me, it's the disrespect of the history. Like, great, build away. Let's build up and over. I love what they did, for example, with the St. Charles, where they maintained the facade. But it's the fact that a lot of things they were kind of iconic. Somebody's just come
I'm
in.
not quite sure what you're saying there, acoustic, but I'll try to decipher that sometime. Hello, Andrew. Good to see you today.
Old City Hall, I do think, is a beautiful
Oh,
building.
Old City Hall's gorgeous.
Apparently haunted.
Oh, of course. What isn't these days?
They used to have, did they hang people in there? I can't remember.
Oh, did they?
I think they might have, like going way back.
Did Toronto have
They
the
definitely had a jail down. Oh, yes. The last person to be executed was in the 60s
Huh.
at the Don jail.
Fair. Greetings, Sir Don. Everyone's saying hello to each other. Good to have you here. Oh, I have heard that apparently City Hall is looking to pass a motion that makes it so that we can't fly other countries' flags. Which I'm just like, on the one hand, I'm just like, okay, it seems weird, but I don't know. We'll see if
Things
it
are
does.
just so divisive right now. It's
really
probably
is.
for the best.
Well, hard to say. Let's see if we can go this way away from the music.
Okay, fair enough.
I am glad that they have the skating rink still going, which is always nice. And we have over here, of course, the area where, well, actually, this summer I went and saw, like, they had a big concert here. Kaisa was here, so I saw her perform for the first time. Can't remember who else was here, but like.
Do you know the band? There's a band from the early 70s called Lighthouse. And I know the lead singer personally.
Okay.
They played here.
Nice.
And there's photos of their concert. And you see people sitting up on top of these arches. And
Nice. Okay. I will say I did see a concert here, but this was back in the day when, so I grew up in the church, so I grew up very indoctrinated. And so I came here for like the Fresh Wind Youth Music Conference.
Was it good?
God, no. No, but who cares? You're young and you don't know these things at the time.
The food was good.
No.
Oh.
No, it wasn't.
A little Henry Moore statue.
Yeah, we do love Moore. Always a little more.
If you go to the
Got a
art
little
gallery,
less.
I think we have the largest collection of Henry Moore outside of
Do we?
England.
Interesting.
He donated a lot of stuff to them.
Well, I mean, it's gorgeous stuff.
Yeah.
I'm always a fan of his.
He's and it's very dark and twisted if you look at what the meaning of a lot of this stuff was.
Rob said he was born in '67 and he remembers this band.
Who's that? Survivor?
I'm guessing Survivor. If people could hear it, that's a problem. So that means YouTube can hear it.
Well, we were talking through it, so I think you're
You
good.
never know. YouTube, it's very annoying when it happens. But we'll find out.
I don't think that's really fair, though. I
Oh,
mean,
it really
it's-
isn't.
It's what's happening out here.
Well, because as soon as you get the strike, any money you would have made that day is gone.
Gone, yeah.
I'm just like, really?
But you're capturing what's happening in the city, and someone playing music is a part of life. I can understand
I
if
think
you
some
were-
of the infrastructure building projects coming down the Toronto pipeline are great. I'm gonna have to do some looking up to see if there's any really interesting ones that grab my attention. New York, Chicago, Toronto, architectural ranks. Okay.
Yeah, once we got into
I've never been to
brutalism-
Chicago, but I want to.
Oh,
one day.
Chicago's gorgeous.
I keep
Chicago-
hearing that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's a place that I know I would love.
Yeah, it feels like Toronto. The
Yeah.
vibe feels like Toronto, only better.
Well, that's why I'm always just like, well, this is why Toronto is always cast as New York and Chicago in movies.
Yeah, yeah.
I do love this rotunda because if you talk through it, it's an echo chamber.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, you've done that before, right?
in here.
You stand in the middle of the space and you talk, and then it just starts echoing, goes back to you. So when
I
you're
did
here,
not. Oh yeah, there we go.
yeah, it's
Very
just a
cool.
full echo chamber. So when you're here, everything comes back. And if you sing in this one spot, it sounds really great.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if you don't have a voice for singing.
Well, that's the magic of that space.
Oh,
It comes back.
very
When it
good.
echoes back to you, it sounds fantastic. Just let me cue up some music first. What are you singing? Was Yorkville once a music artistic center?
Yes,
before it
and we'll
became
be
rich?
heading there.
Cool.
We will be heading there.
Well, we're probably about halfway with our battery,
Okay.
but I know where we're going. We should be able to do it.
Yeah. If not, there's always part 2.
Oh, for sure. And there's the CN Tour.
The American consulate that was in the news this week.
What American consulate?
This one right here.
What did it do?
Somebody came here in the middle of the night and fired gunshots at it.
Oh, no. I mean, were they American?
No, we don't know who they were.
They're probably American.
But it created a bit of an international incident.
Yeah, of course
It's not cool that that happens.
No, don't fire. Like, just don't. Who has guns these days? Guns are so 2000.
See, here's a building that
Hello,
some
Lucas.
thought went into
Good
it.
to see you.
It's an old insurance building.
I mean, to be fair, it is a beautiful building. What's the right word for, like, it's not statuesque.
It's imposing.
Imposing, it's a dominating building. Like the first day of spring in Canada. Wait, is today the 21st?
It screams to me, we're a company with money.
Yes, which they probably are.
It's
Wait, I think today is
standard
the
life
21st.
insurance.
Is this the first day of spring?
This is the first day of spring.
That's why everyone's complimenting me. Because winter's over.
You look like an Easter egg.
I thank you.
I just feel with all this construction, it's going to be a very ugly summer.
Possibly. I do like how if people are playing music on the street, that's fine. That's not copyright. I can go this way, I guess. Do you want to go this and down and then
We're
over?
going to go this way. We're on Queen Street.
Yeah, I know, but do you want to go like across and down?
No, I want to be on this side.
All right.
Unless you have somewhere you want to be.
No, we're good.
Okay.
Had a good time. We are, of course, outside the Four Seasons.
Yes.
A great
Our
place for
premier
ballet.
opera house.
Yeah, great
Yeah.
place for ballet and opera.
All right, we're going to cross now. Let's go.
Come on. You ending? No, my phone just decided to try to update, and I'm just like, you don't do that right now. I tell you when to do things. Hello, BD. Good to see you. It's a compliment you look yummy enough to eat. Well, in that case. But does anyone actually like Easter eggs?
Do you actually eat them?
God.
The chocolate ones, but
Oh, the chocolate
real
ones, yeah. Well, see, here's the thing. They used to be like, do you remember the caramel eggs when they used to be a sizable size?
Yes, they're
You
not
could get-
anymore.
No, now they're like these tiny little eggs for $3. I'm just like, that's.
But when you
What
think
is
about
com-
it,
what
having
is-
that mouthful of sugar was not really, not very good.
I don't care. Give me the rush. I'm moving to Japan soon. I got my visa approved. Congratulations, BG. That sounds amazing. Not a big fan of milk chocolate, but that's fair.
So if there's any jazz aficionados out there, a great place for jazz in Toronto,
Rex?
the Rex.
Yeah. I like Cadbury cream Easter eggs. A lot of people do. I never loved them. I thought they were okay at best. But that's also like, that's a bit of a contrarian opinion from what I understand. Mini eggs, though. Mini eggs are the best. I will say they are the best. Here we are. We'll turn around and see if we can get a good view of it. Or should we cross and then get a view back?
Yeah.
That way we can get a nice shot of you in front. Also conveniently across the store from the Jazz Appreciation
If
store.
you ever need pot in Toronto, you're all set. Yeah, this is a fun place to go. I have a few friends that are musicians. They play here. I'll invite you next time they're having
that'd be
something.
fun.
You can go. Yeah, it's a great little venue. I like small places for music.
Oh, it's great. I'm scared. I don't know the language. I don't know how I'll start being alone in a new country. It's a yellow move. You know what? You can only, like, if you ever need to come back, you can. But, like, you'll always regret not going. So it's best to do it.
Mm-hmm. So,
and plus, you'll have these streams every day to look on. And know you have friends across the world cheering you on. Mini Eggs the best. Hell yeah, Rob. Mini Eggs is the best.
So I don't think that you can talk about Toronto's music scene without talking about City TV.
Yes.
So
or not so much music.
Back in the 70s and 80s, they had a show called The New Music. It was hosted by J.D. Roberts, who you might know today as John Roberts from Fox News.
No, I don't think
he's a stuffy older guy at the moment, but at the time he was a hip young rocker with longer hair and kind of good looking. And him and Jeannie Becker, who you might know from fashion television later on.
I do remember Jeannie Becker.
They used
Jeannie
to
Becker's
host.
Still around.
They used to host The New Music, and it was a half-hour show on City TV where they would literally go to all of these clubs that we're talking about. They would introduce a lot of new bands, and they were working out of 99 Queen East. This City TV used to be 99 Queen East, and then it moved here and kind of made this building iconic. This building was later bought out by CTV and Bell Media. So they kind of took away all the cool factor that Moses Neimer built.
Yeah, but for that golden era of the '90s, it was my love.
Yeah, you had Speakers Corner right there. The Much Music Video Awards were hosted in this parking lot. And I remember this street would be closed off. I remember seeing Destiny's Child in the window. Was walking home from work one day, and Beyonce came out, and
amazing.
It was pretty cool. That was back when she was nobody.
Yeah, back before she was Beyonce. She was just Beyonce.
Was just part of.
I will. Have you seen Nirvana the band, the show, the movie yet?
No.
There's this whole sequence in there where they come to, like, it takes place on this corner, like right here. A really funny movie. It was very sweet and nice in its own way. I would recommend it.
There was something about that. It was that movie I was reading today as I was doing my research on these places. One of these places coming up was featured a lot in that film.
Yes.
I think it was the Rivoli.
The Rivoli, yeah.
Yeah. So that's our next stop, actually.
My friend Darcy has a great voice. She is related as the mom and the papa. Oh, super cool. I have a great voice when I'm driving or showering. Yeah. Never when people are around. It's one of those things that just, it's like Schrodinger's voice. Good savings. I'll be staying in a share house where other foreigners will stay, and I plan to work in the hospitality industry. Maybe I'll do part-time hostel or hostel foreigner stay. That sounds like a good plan. We wish you all the best of luck, and keep us in touch as to what you're doing, because we always want to know.
Do you ever go to the black market?
Oh, I love black market.
Okay.
Well, here's the thing. I loved black market.
We're a bit old. You might have aged out of it, although the way you're dressed,
to be
maybe
fair,
not.
I probably still fit right in. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
I've got my own unique style where I take clothes and then I make them into something that I would wear, or I just wear them, or they're just cozy. Like this sweater is one that I just stole from Hunter. So I'm just like flat out.
Something
Just
stolen, something borrowed.
something
Isn't that
borrowed.
how it all works?
Here's the blue. Crap, I guess that means we're getting married. Gosh dang. At least I get it. You know, at least I get Austin deal. That's pretty good. How was the first day of spring celebrated in Canada?
Like this.
People wear shorts.
With your coat on.
Yeah, pretty much. It's not like super nice outside yet,
No.
but it's not bad. It's not bad by any stretch of the imagination right now.
You
Park
really
on the
can't
cross.
count on spring until I'd say the 1st of May.
Yeah, I'd say that's
Even
true.
then it could be iffy, but April is always a bit of a write-off.
Yeah.
It'll tease you with some nice weather.
Oh,
and then it'll
spring
get-
is such a tease.
Yes.
Hello, Eddie. My plan is just there for 1 year. Sort something maybe I'll live there longer. Very nice. I just want to live abroad while I'm still young. Heck yeah, man. Do it up. I've actually been wondering if I should live somewhere else for a while. Because like this summer is going to be me touring, well, with Diane, pretty much. I'm going across the country with her.
Nice.
But like it's going to be mostly just myself touring around and figuring things out.
Awesome. I was going to suggest in the nicer weather, we should do a road trip or something with your
Oh, for
camera.
sure.
And do some walks around, well, figure it out wherever
Well,
you
one
want.
thing I want to do is actually, if you're up for it, just going to as many like small towns in Ontario as we can hit.
I can do
and
that.
then just doing like spontaneous walk streams all day.
Yep. Wow. That was kind of weird. I didn't know what was going on.
I think everyone didn't know what was going on there. Oh, wow. A road trip? Oh, this is no time soon. But Toronto, like, the summer I'm going to be traveling for most of the summer. So I'll be doing walk streams all over the country with so many different fringe artists. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
That sounds fantastic.
I really want to like promote Canada as a destination, but also, for instance, when I go to Orlando, I really want to focus on like underrepresented people who are like and the struggles they're facing in Orlando.
Yeah, absolutely.
But also just giving a voice to different shows that are there, talking about what it's like to be a fringe artist.
Oh, that would be fantastic.
Yeah, it should be fun. Are
Oh.
you leaving Toronto for good? Not at all. Not at all.
So back to our little tour. We're coming up to the Rivoli. It's right here. I've never been in here, I don't think.
No?
No.
I was here just recently with there's a band called Tears and Gears, and it's Z Machine and
I think this is a TikTok situation.
oh
that we've
yeah,
got
for
here.
sure.
So it earned its reputation as one of Canada's hippest music clubs,
Yeah.
and comedy as well. There's a lot of comedy here. Kids in the Hall, Gord Downey, Sean Cullen.
Burt Carroll, Michelle
Yeah,
Joseph.
so it opened up in 1982.
And this is where they take place for Nirvana, the band, the show.
Is that right?
Yes. Well, the whole idea of their entire show is they wanted to play the Rivoli. So they
Oh,
kept
okay.
trying to come up with like increasingly.
Doesn't seem very hard to do.
Well, that's kind of the joke, right? But it's like increasingly unhinged ways that they can get there to play the Rivoli.
Right.
And so they've been doing this since 2008 in one way or another. It started as a web series, then it became a TV show. Now it's become a movie. But the TV show only had 2 seasons, but it was supposed to have a 3rd season. And I know this because I was in one of the episodes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because I was playing an assistant director.
Oh, and you
And
got
then-
cut out because
And
they
then like they
canceled
just,
it.
I don't know if it's a case where funding didn't go through or the material just wasn't as funny.
Yeah. So very
But, like-
quickly, Horseshoe Tavern.
Yep.
I've been here. I've had friends play here. If your friend is playing in a band, go see them for God's sakes.
Oh yes, absolutely.
This building was built in 1861. It used to be a blacksmith shop. Then it was an 87-seat
Yeah, let's move over a
saloon.
little bit so we can let people pass.
And it has sort of a country rockabilly roots going on with it. In the 60s, you got more reggae, mod, punk, new wave acts in the 70s,
Hello, Mo.
and
Hello,
alternative
Zach.
in the 80s, ska, surf, swing, Celtic music, alternative country. Stomping Tom Connors had 2 shows that
Stompin'
were filmed
Tom was
here.
here?
Oh yes.
Oh, we love that.
His filmed concerts were here.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. It was featured live on MTV in September '97 when the Stones began their Bridges to Babylon tour.
Oh, cool.
And they did a show here.
Where do we head from here, brother?
We're going to go north.
Cool.
I think because of your battery, we're going to skip the Cameron House, which is over there.
Yeah, probably best. Well, he's going for it, that's for sure.
You got a shout out.
Yeah, we'll see how that.
Oh my God, this could not be a
is-
more perfect tour. We're getting the musician as well.
Right? Come to Perth and Smith Falls area. We'll meet. Sounds good. Hey, I love Perth. And Smith Falls, well, my parents actually used to live in Merrickville. So over Christmas, I actually did a walkthrough of Merrickville in like peak Christmas season. It wasn't long. It was only about a half hour. But it was really nice. Also, hello friends, it has been an hour. So, for those of you who don't know, my name is Matti, I'm a tour guide in Toronto. I'm joined today by Mickey Tour, who is doing a customized walking tour today, specifically of Toronto's music history, so thank you so much for that. We appreciate it if you can go to his channel and give him a subscribe. Also give me one too, because I'm selfish, and that's good. I do want to let you know that if you are coming to Toronto and you're looking for a unique experience, why not gift them with a customized walking experience? You can book me in the services below via VIATOR and TRIPADVISOR, and I'd love to show you around. So in the meantime, we are going to continue this tour. But if you all have any questions, or you want to do a shout out, or want anything that you folks are curious about, please do let us know, and we will answer as well as we can. Only a half-hour drive away. Heck yeah. Well, my parents now live in Kemptville / Ottawa. I don't know where they specifically say, but I got to kind of show them a little bit more. Oh, I got the blue hair. I see the pink at the back. Everyone's talking about my looks today.
Well, look at you.
I mean,
You're a wonder. You're a marvel. You're a sight for sore
I am being
eyes.
objectified so much, and you know what? I like it. I'm not demanding.
You don't wear hair like that unless you want the attention.
No, I'm
Come
shy.
on.
I'm so shy. Oh my God, I'm shy. Go to a stranger. I'm shy. No, just.
Can I say, if you like dim sum, Spadina and Dundas, delicious dim sum up there.
Oh yeah, like Chinatown can't beat some of the places in the area.
Yeah.
You are art.
You are.
Yeah. Well, I didn't even paint myself up today, but that is something I will let people know if they did want to sponsor my. If you did want to sponsor my walking tours, you can do that, and I will paint myself on camera and then do a walk around. So, if y'all like that, we can make it happen. This isn't pertinent, but my stash adds 3 attractive points to myself. Stash, like, here's the thing: stashes are having a moment right now.
They are. They truly
And
are.
I actually shaved mine back this morning. Because
You groomed it.
I groomed it. I'm not going to say well,
That looks great.
but like, I don't quite know what I'm doing. It's kind of like coming at it with a hacksaw.
yeah, it looks
I'm
like
just
a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
So I'm impressed because I do my little goatee thing. Once I'm ready, like I let it grow so long and then I just shave everything off and start again. I
Yeah.
don't manicure or do any of that stuff. Too lazy.
That's fair. Hey to Quest, please. Where is it you're looking to go, Mo? Hello, David. Totally okay. You're always welcome to watch other people. I think maybe another video just ended because I just got like a huge influx of people.
Oh, cool.
So, too much information. Oh no, I missed something. What did I miss? I'm gonna have to go back. Was anything said that was embarrassing? You are art walking up. Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
I gotta say though, you just made the day. I didn't tell you that we were doing a music history tour, but you came dressed for the part.
Yes, you did. You told me exactly what we were doing today.
I told you at the last minute, I'm sure.
No, you told me like
Really?
a couple days ago. You're just like, I'd like to do this. So I was just like, sure, let's do it
Well,
up.
you're ruining the story.
That's
You're
fair. That's
ruining
fair. No.
the drama.
I mean, yes, that is exactly what happened.
Strawberries for $1.
I know, if you can get like your vegetables in Chinatown and like your vegetables and fruit in Chinatown, do it. It's so, like, the prices are great. Okay. I live in Ontario. My dad is Scottish and Irish. At times I don't know if I want a Guinness or a whiskey. Just put both together. No way that can backfire. Might front fire, but that's okay. I know Maddie from Toronto, so all the people I know in Canada. Well, I'm happy to be known. It's good to have you, buddy. Always nice to have you around. You can kind of tell that, like, spring is coming because, A, more people out and about, but also everywhere is just being like, let's blast the music in the street.
Yes, exactly.
No one will care.
Exactly.
It's like, ugh, grr.
So this building here, you
Yes.
go inside, you walk to the top.
Yes.
Sky Dragon.
I don't think I've ever actually walked up the stairs there, but I'm just like, that
You
is
need
kind
an
of...
elevator, but I mean, the elevator fits
you
like
gotta-
3 people.
You gotta walk those stairs, because look at those stairs.
Yeah, you really do.
Kindness matters.
And it's
I
where
agree.
they come with the carts around, and
Yeah.
the poor ladies are sweating because the steam from everything is on them, but they'll serve you whatever you need.
Well, I will say, that's also where Juicy Dumpling is. It's no mother's dumpling, but like Juicy Dumpling is really good as well. Like, people are just like, kindness matters. Meanwhile, I'm just being like, get out of the way.
Yeah, well, you got to survive here. You got to be aggressive.
Yeah, you do. As they say, elbows up, Canada. Elbows up. Wash bash. Make it happen. Is that one of those dogs that like does the backflips?
Yes, my dog is terrified of them.
What a specific squeak to like know the sound of. All right. Apples for $1 a pound.
They have
Lemons,
the
3 for
strawberries
$1.
2 for $3. Back
Yeah.
there, it was 1 for $1.
Oh yeah,
So you really got to watch when you're here. You got to look around.
yeah. But here's the thing: it's all like infinitely less than Loblaws,
Yeah. well,
unless of course you have the Loblaws discount, which is just grab and run, which I don't condone, of course.
Like the one on Jasper?
We're actually coming right up to Hunter's area. Hello, happy Saturday walking in LA. Good to see you today. Fresh fruit markets in Toronto all get together and decide on the prices. Are always a couple dollars less than the booze. It's great for
Can
the
we,
public. It really
crossover?
is. I just like, if you can go to an independent fruit market, do it. Also, this place hung. We going into Kensington?
No, we're going to go up here. I watch your show. You're always in Kensington.
That's
You
fair.
could probably,
Not always, just most days.
you're there a lot.
I have been there a few. Well, that means we must watch on the weekends, because I normally end up around this area on the weekends.
Ah,
Where are you the other 5 days?
I have it on. I'm working from home and I actually have it on. And you see occasionally I'll pop in, you'll say something. I'm like, oh, I've got to comment on that.
Every now and then, I'm just going to say
or I'll say
something
some weird
incendiary.
little thing. You're going by somewhere and I'm like, oh, that reminds me of when.
Yeah. Every now and then, I'll just have a little sign that I pop up, being like, "Hey, Mickey Tour."
Yosvani and I were watching it. This is my little boyfriend, and
Yeah.
we were watching it one day, and I said, look, I'm going to get my name on it. And I messaged you, and there you said my name. I was so proud. I look kind of cool.
I guess you're going places.
Yeah.
I don't know about you. I have dozens of fans.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed a little bit of the chat there. That's okay. By the way, folks, thanks for coming and hanging out with us today. We appreciate it. If you do get a chance, feel free to go over to Mickey Tour's channel and check it out. He doesn't do lives, but he does do pre-records. Although you could probably do lives if you wanted to.
You know, I kind of like the pre-record thing.
It gives you
I
a
just
little
go
more
and do
control
a
over
bit of a
things.
walk,
Yeah.
and lately I've been doing them more with friends and try and
Dozens
get
of
into
fans,
some
not just only
controversial
first
conversations. Yeah.
Everyone, I think they're streaming alongside us.
Oh, oh gosh.
Double pairing of them. Oh, let's just cross before people. I always find that this one is not really an issue because they just turn around. But interesting that we're doing the jazz history there. You can see over there. Was that what you were looking to highlight? The mural on the side
What is
there?
that place?
I don't know, but there's a mural there. I think there's another mural about jazz on the side of there.
Like, is there some sort of secret place that I don't know about? That
Maybe.
maybe
Well, I
we need
remember
to go
hearing
to?
just like apparently a lot of the reason why Toronto has like such deep roots with a lot of jazz musicians is because this was one of the places they could go that they didn't have to worry about racism as much.
Yeah, that's a good for a point.
So like that's why we got Ella, we got Nina. Who else do we get? B.B. King came here a lot. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was him. But yeah. Natives and we're having a conversation about natives and Mexicans right now, so I missed something there. I hear there's a lot of hate in the USA, but I try to stay in the north to avoid it. It's not that I choose, just the dream I live. Well, I am glad that there's no hate in this chat, and if there is, I have enough mods that they should get rid of that really, really quick.
So, keeping with your theme about racism, so we're coming up to the El Macombo.
Yes.
So this has been a music venue since 1850, but it was first used as a haven for escaped slaves.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. The current building was built in 1910. It was a dry goods store for a while, a barber shop, had restaurants in there.
So it's really been here for almost 120 years.
Yeah. And then
Hello, Sandy.
the passage of the Liquor License Act in 1946, it became the first tavern to sell alcohol.
Oh, cool.
And the first one to have live music and alcohol.
I mean, that's a great combination.
Yeah, yeah. What could go wrong, right?
I will say one of my favorite bands is coming here, and I'm not going to be able to see them. Kino?
I don't know them.
They're a Norwegian
Okay.
Eurovision band.
Okay, very good. I'm going to see Carol Pope here next week.
Nice. Well, one of the things I'm really excited for is that in the floor here, they've actually got it done by, do you know Poser, the street artist Poser?
No.
He's known for his Poser bunnies, but apparently they've done like a huge mural on the floor,
Oh, cool.
which is like the city. So I'm just like, I'm really excited to just potentially see it. But
Yeah.
one day,
Have you? So you've not been in here then?
I've never actually been in there
Oh.
as like to see a show, but I'd like to one day.
Come and see Carol Pope with us. Now, here's the thing. How's your
El
battery doing?
Macombo.
How is your battery doing?
I'm at 50% right now.
So you good to walk up to Yorkville?
Yeah, we should be.
All right. Let's do it.
New Hampshire.
Let's cross over here.
Yeah, sounds good. And I will say, we are close to like my favorite pizza place in the city.
Pizza?
How dare you? Get off my stream. No. Cosmic Pizza?
I've never heard of them.
It's just down here, and it's absolutely freaking delicious. You walk by outside, it doesn't smell like it would be good. But then you go in and try it, and you're just like, this is ridiculous. What the hell am I doing
right, let's go.
walking in LA?
I smell French fries.
Oh yeah. Well, it's funny because this area, because it is U of T, this area used to be a hotspot for the Fringe Festival because they used to be able to have like all of these theaters here that were a part of U of T. They weren't like amazing theaters, but it's the Fringe Festival. Like it was kind of designed to be rough around the edges.
It was the Elmo did well because of U of T. And
Yeah.
actually something I was going to bring up, the Stones in 1977 did a live concert at the Elmo. Surprised
Right.
everybody. They came in as the opening act for April Wine. I don't know if you remember
fun.
them. They were calling themselves the Cockroaches. So imagine you're there to see April Wine, And
the Rolling Stones comes up. That's awesome. Actually, I think my dad told me about that show. Wait a minute. Did you get a chance to sign my jacket yet?
No.
You're going to have to make sure you do.
Our feathered friends are back.
Yay. Cobra chickens.
In a couple of weeks, they will be nasty, nasty little buggers with their babies.
Nah, they'll be fine. I did see someone the other day, literally or not the other day, just a couple months ago now, just walking around, and a guy tried to kick the goose.
Oh.
I'm just like, are you an idiot? Don't do that.
No. That's first off illegal.
Yeah, first off, you don't mess with the wildlife. Secondly,
yeah.
Not while I just realized it was at Hanlon, so I'm just like, well, that would have been bad for you on many levels.
Right.
So
can I tell you something?
So maybe a couple months ago now.
I was up in Moosonee once, and we had a guide up there. He took us on a boat into Hudson's Bay, and he said every fall they would go into the bush, and they would hunt the geese, because that would be their food for the community for the entire winter, basically.
Huh.
But he was telling me how strong those geese are. So their bite is nothing.
Yeah.
It might hurt if you get bitten by them, but there's a bone within the wing. He said they could break your leg by swatting you with it. And you do see when these things are hissing at you, the wings come out.
Yeah. April Wine, awesome group of the 80s.
More 70s, no? Or did you say 80s? What was their big hit? I know that...
We love to watch this show, mostly lurking and liking. I mentioned the stream a lot. Oh, thanks, Walking in LA. I'm glad you appreciate us. We're just trying to get out there and do more things every day.
Let's cut through U of T and see some U of T stuff.
How do I sign jacket? All you have to do is find me. If I'm wearing the jacket, you can sign it.
So who has signed it?
Most of my friends, a bunch of people who I have given tours to. Mostly friends. If I remember your name, I usually let you sign my jacket.
Mm.
But also it's just kind of a nice way to be like, yeah, I'll just take you with me. It's like taking good juju on the road. Also, one thing we hold clothing to is like the standard of it needs to be pristine and perfect.
Right.
But I'm just like, the more distressed and crazy this jacket becomes, the more people enjoy it and the more I like it.
It becomes sort of an artifact.
Exactly. I don't know, even like everyone wants their clothes to be like a solid color or like patterns that aren't too busy. I'm just like, yeah, sometimes you don't want that. But like, you can have a lot of fun with things too.
You know, as somebody who likes photographing people,
yeah,
what I don't like in clothing is when it has a brand on it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm usually turned off. Unless it's my own brand, in which case, yes, work. But like, skies look mean.
No, it's actually quite nice.
It's a little gray, but I don't think it's going to rain.
I think tomorrow it's supposed to rain.
It's not a heaviness in the air.
It's quite mild.
Quite mild.
Yeah. From what we've been used to, this has been a rough winter.
It has. This winter has.
And you were out on the street every day.
Yep.
You should be so proud of yourself for that.
Nope. Just like, what did I do?
Well, you did it.
Why did I do this?
You documented the weather in Toronto for the entire season.
Who is your guest today? This is Mickey Tour, aka Patrick.
Hey.
He is here to guide us around for music history of Toronto. Doing a bang-up job.
Squirrel's Nest. We're right in the middle of U of T right now, so.
Yes. Which is the largest landlord in Toronto.
Is that right?
Yeah, apparently. Can't remember who I talked about that. It was either Rob or Hunter or Randy. But they were just like, this is the largest, or maybe it was someone else. Who else did I have on my chat this week? Well, to be fair, the two people I had for Thursday and Friday both backed out, and Friday backed out a little too late for me to be able to reschedule. And at that point, I was just like, I just did a solo walk this week. I can probably take one day off. And so I did. I don't think I moved at all yesterday. I think I just turned into a cocoon.
How has it been for weight-wise with all the walking? Have you noticed anything?
Oh, of course.
Like your legs must be in great shape.
Oh, yeah. My legs are like incredible.
Yeah.
People write sonnets about my legs. Like that's. No, but like this jacket, like even as late as September of last year,
Yeah.
like this jacket I couldn't fit into.
Really?
And now I'm just like, it's a perfect fit.
Nice.
But although, here's the thing. My show this year for Fringe Festival literally requires me to be naked on a toilet
Wow.
for the entire show.
Wow. You
So,
really give of your art, don't you?
I mean, you got to give her. You got to give her. But like, the whole idea was, well, it's all about being exposed. And yeah, I didn't even get to finish telling you about my show. Literally, we went on this trip with my ex, and then we were sharing a room. And we didn't have there was no walls separating the bathroom from the bedroom.
Oh,
So
God.
it was just like one room with a toilet kind of in the middle.
Oh, good
And
God,
there was
it's
the
like jail.
Yeah, kind of. But like a nice jail. Very fancy jail.
All right.
But like literally there was a day where it was 2 or 3 in the morning and like my stomach gurgled and I was just like, oh no. So I went and I had to use the bathroom and I was just like, this would make a great show. So I just kind of used that as an analogy for like the relationship that me and this person had and how it was a really beautiful little, the irony is that I had a really beautiful little trip. It was just that one cozy jail. So, with all this walking, you have legs of steel. Darn tootin'. Sorry, I missed a couple chats there. Going on about my shitty show.
So I'm not a fan of brutalist architecture, but this might be an exception, this building.
You like the turkey building?
Yeah.
I mean, it's supposed to be a peacock.
I mean,
But
at least
everyone
there's
says
some-
turkey.
At least there was, they tried.
Yeah, it's something different, right?
So can we make this like?
Yeah, we definitely can.
Let's turn this way. Let's get a good look at this turkey.
I can't even crap in an enclosed public washroom. Fair enough. Oh, Kyle's here. Hello, Kyle. I think I missed you. Kyle is probably going to be my guest on Monday.
Cool.
So we'll have him out and about again.
And where are you going to go?
That is a good question. I'm going to say somewhere new and exotic, like Kensington. Just for you. No, just...
I think as the nice weather comes, we need to expand. We need to,
Yes.
as I said, let's get a car.
No, here's the thing. I'm always down to go places. My issue is well, without getting into too much information with people, life right now is at the point where I'm just like, even bus fare is pricey, and I have to like
Right.
calculate how I do things. So, yeah, if I ever have to go, usually that's why I kind of start in the downtown core, and I'll try to push out as far as I can and come back.
Mm-hmm.
Because
You do some good distance walking, but
yeah,
I
but
will
like even
spring
so,
for a car and we will go somewhere cool. And
that'd be fun. Lots of places to explore. I trust you entirely, Kyle, because I'm sick and tired of choosing places. But although tomorrow, me and Hunter were thinking about going to the island.
it's going to rain tomorrow.
Oh no!
Well, it's supposed to. I mean,
Gosh dang it. So here's the turkey building. This is Robards. I like how you can just see a little puff of my blue hair at the bottom.
all right.
Oh. I hope you get there. Hey, every step I take is another step forward. That's why I got the tattoo on my arm. And the more we do, the better it gets. So that's what we do. Also, thank you everyone for joining us today. You are being a wonderful, supportive audience. The Arts Council of Ontario paid an artist $5,000 from Ukraine to come here and perform her sleeping in a bed and moving around. I mean, that's about what you pay in rent for a month, so yeah, I believe it.
You pay $5,000 a month for rent?
I mean, some people do.
Brownstone.
If I say I do, can I get $5,000 from the government so I can live for a month? That'd be great. Bye-bye student debt.
Yes.
And by that, I mean like, well, you know. Have no fear, for I am here. No one fears. Because you are here and keeping things safe. Oh, I like this guy's jacket. It's got a nice flow to it.
Who, the guy behind
No, the
us?
one in front of us.
Oh. He looks like a typical U of T student.
Yep.
I'm going to say family has money.
More than likely. Or a teacher. Any recent donuts? I did hit the 13 donut, but I haven't yet. It's doing it again. It keeps popping up as being like, this thing won't launch. I'm just like, good. Stop trying to launch something. Stupid phones, being all phony. Hello, Debs. Could you not pay a Canadian to do this? Probably. But here's the thing. Did they come up with the idea and make the proposal? No. But also, here's the thing. A Ukrainian artist specifically has a very specific connotation when it comes to talking about home. So, I can see how that could be justified as
They
something.
get some points for being Ukrainian.
Yeah, but here's the thing. People get mad at being like, oh, this artist got like $5,000 for this. I'm just like, well, how much cutbacks did how many kickbacks did this corporation get?
Somebody
Or
thought
just-
they were worth $5,000. That's kind of how it works.
Yeah. But I'm just like, that $5,000 probably paid for them to live for a year.
Right?
Artists don't make much. So when they do make anything, it's usually good to be like, okay, well, if they're going and doing that everywhere, then I'm just like, meh. But I'm just like, if that one thing helps keep them alive for a year or two, I'm just like, you know what? Power to them. Also, art grants are friggin' tricky.
Yeah.
This is a part that I hate, where I'm just like, I am an artist.
Mm.
I would love to make money doing the things that I do,
Yeah.
but they make the system so deliberately obtuse that it makes it almost impossible to get them, especially for someone who, yes, I do have a learning disability, and so things are harder for me to get across. But yeah, if I could find a way to actually make a living off of grants, hell yeah, I would try to do it.
Yeah.
But it's hard. It's really friggin' hard.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I can't recommend enough the Bata Shoe Museum. I love it.
Oh, it's so good. Sorry, that's my Taranto about art grants.
Your Toronto, I love that.
Yeah, I do that a lot. Specifically when it comes to art.
I like ranting. It's good.
Yeah. I don't know, just being an artist in this day and age,
Yeah.
what a friggin' nightmare.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I like touring,
Yeah.
and I like tour guiding, and I like
Yes.
showing people around.
Yes.
But also, I would love some money, government. That would be great. Try keeping me alive for a month.
Eventually we want to cross, but I'm not going to wait for a light. I'm thinking of your phone power, and I want to get where we need to be. And
Yeah. We're about 40% right now.
oh, we're good then.
Yeah, we should be fine.
We are
I
coming
can
to the
try to-
last stop in a minute.
I can try to plug this in again and see if that'll alleviate a little pressure.
Are you good with maybe doing a quick thing?
Oh, let's try.
These opportunities don't come up often,
Right.
so you take them when you can.
Blue or less.
So just a bit about Yorkville, for anyone that doesn't know. In the 1960s, this was
Hip.
hippie central.
Yep.
This was where all the coffee houses were, and by
Yes.
coffee house, that's what they sold. They didn't have liquor licenses.
Nope.
But you'd find
The
somebody,
beatniks.
you'd find somebody like Joni Mitchell,
Be a
of
full-time
Buffy
streamer.
St. Marie.
Trying, Eddie, trying. Oh man, she's a controversy right now, isn't she?
She is.
Ooh.
She is. It's sad because I don't think she's a bad person.
My friend is a retired director in Indigenous performance. She said this is a farce. Well,
She said,
here's
what?
the thing. I don't make the art grants, but if I did, in my personal judgment, I think we should be building up Canadian performers right now. And if this person is exclusively Ukrainian, maybe not the time. Sure, message about home while your home's in a war zone. Okay, maybe a bit of a free pass. But like, Canadian art grants should go to Canadians. Specifically me.
But at the end of the day, are they not thinking about what's going to sell? Are they putting a little bit of...
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. They should be thinking that. And so often it isn't. So often they're going for the prestige. And like, I hate prestige baiting. It's one of my least favorite things in the world. Because when it happens, I feel like they just go after things that they feel like have this massive importance to society as a whole. And don't get me wrong, some of them are.
Right.
But that's how we end up with like a million shows at Factory about slavery. You know?
Right.
Like, at some point you need levity, you need fun, you need something that the mass world can get into. That's the problem the Oscars are facing right now. Where I'm just like, they've doubled down on this idea of just... Yeah. Anyways, I want Matti to be a full-time streamer. That's when he's happiness. Eddie, I want to be a full-time streamer. That would be wonderful. One day. I mean, here's the thing. My name is Matti, and I'm a streamer in Toronto. And if you want to help me out, you can like and subscribe. Or tell your friends to. That also helps. I do this every day. Try to do this every day. I'll have my schedule out for the next couple days soon. But if you want to help out, it's a major thing, and we love to have you. So, by the way, today I am joined by VIATOR. He's the one right here who is aspiring to jaywalk at every stop we come to, which I mad respect. Mad respect for that.
That's how you do it in Toronto.
Yeah. Be gay, do crime. Let's not mention Calgary's Blue Ring. Oh my God, that was. I really don't know who thought. I really don't know who thought Blue Ring was a good idea. But I will go there because one of the places I have confirmed for Fringe is Calgary Fringe. So I will be doing my show in Orlando and Calgary.
But not Toronto?
Not Toronto, no.
Why not?
Good luck getting into the Toronto Fringe. 1,000,001 people apply. They don't have enough space for it. They also don't do a good... I have a whole other Toronto rant about Toronto Fringe.
Does it have to just be in the Fringe? Are there not little places where...
Well, there's several issues going on, but one of them is they've made it so every place that is showing a show has to be one... Every disability.
One of your weekday rants, I heard that.
Yes. Oh, shoot, hold on. Get it to charge a little bit up, but it didn't quite work. That's okay.
Well,
But yeah,
so
here's
step
my
away
thing.
from the Fringe, though. They're not little tiny venues around the city where they would let you have a part of a night?
Well, here's my thing, is I'm always just like, why don't we just get an empty, dead mall and then just do a Fringe there? It's got a built-in food court. It's already fully accessible. Most of the stores are empty. Like Cumberland Terrace.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that's where they should do it, because that place is getting torn down very soon.
sure.
But I'm just like, if you're going to be doing a festival, do it in a place like that. Make it super low, make it super dirty, make it super like low key,
Yeah.
but just make it happen. And you could do it so easily. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll find a place that you can actually do a Fringe festival located downtown. Oh, stop. It's so frustrating. I believe that entirely.
How long is your show? Is it an hour long?
My show is an hour, hopefully.
So you need to find a venue that'll let you do a show for an hour
Yeah.
and maybe have another act come out later or after, before. Or
Well, what
whatever.
I'd like to do is even if you rented out Buddies and Bad Times for like a weekend or something, and then just had like, Toronto doesn't have a queer, like it has Rhubarb, but like it doesn't have anything that actually tries to host touring Fringe artists. So if we did like an off fringe,
Yeah.
if you did something in like October or November, and it was just like a weekend, make it happen, I feel like people would go for that. For those who don't know, I have a huge passion for the fringe festivals because that's the group that let me in. So, do they take everyone? Yes, but that's not the point. It's the place where I found belonging. It's the form of theater that I appreciate the most. So.
So we made it to the last stop here.
We did. And we still have like 40% to spare. So
good.
we're still
Good.
we still got quite a ways. We can
We
even
could do
end
the
up where we
theaters.
were at the beginning. My Turkish husband on the Art Square Cafe. Where are you about to walk? We are going to be going through Yorkville to explore some of the former venues that were here. Is it true that the first Swiss Chalet was in Yorkville?
I don't know about that. I don't know.
Yeah. Because I heard that's why they give you like the finger dip bowls at the end.
Really?
It's a remnant from here where they used to like not have cutlery.
Really?
Which, to be fair, when you eat at Swiss Chalet, you don't use cutlery. You use your hands like an animal.
Well, I use cutlery.
No, you don't. No, you
I do. I don't like getting my fingers all filthy.
Like a civilized animal.
Even
You
with
use your
chicken
fingers.
wings, even pizza, I'll use a knife and fork. So a little bit about this area. This is not what it looked like in the 1960s.
Nope.
The joke to me is all those hippies became yuppies and built this.
Right?
But right here would have been a spot called the Purple Onion.
Ooh.
And it was opened by a couple of U of T guys. They were very young at the time. It was a coffee house, so no alcohol. Very tiny little spot. And Buffy St. Marie has Universal Soldier as her big song.
Yeah.
She wrote it and recorded it in the
One of
Purple
these
Onion.
ones.
Here.
Okay.
And I think we have to go to the other side to see the location. Let's cut right through,
Let's cut through.
the Four Seasons. Many a celebrity burnout happened at the Four Seasons. Will Smith's kid, Jamie, is causing a lot of trouble up in a hotel here.
Oh, yeah?
Ashley Simpson, you can see her on video at the McDonald's. It's no longer there by the ROM. Stepping on the counter and making a fool of herself.
As per usual. Did they ever do anything else with their lives? Probably not.
They entertained us with their hijinks.
At least she didn't do a hoedown. To be fair, what happened
That was
to Ashley,
entertaining too.
Yeah, to be fair, what happened to Ashley Simpson was grossly overblown. To the point where I'm
She's
just
not
like,
the first person to have done that.
no, and she wasn't the last. There are
No.
still people who do that all the time.
Proudly.
In fact, I think most of them have their,
You're not up there dancing
yeah.
and singing.
But I'm
It's
just
not
like, they're
possible.
not, most of them aren't singing because singing live is a liability. Some of them do, and then when they
Let's
do, you
crush
can
your-
tell. But like a lot of most pop stars aren't actually live singers. Unless they have a history doing it.
Here is the location of one of those coffee houses.
Ooh.
So we have Gordon Lightfoot, Joni Mitchell, Bruce Cockburn, Murray
Yeah,
McLaughlin,
Simon
Dan Hill,
Garfunkel. Wow.
Neil Young, all would have been playing here
Super cool.
back when they were up and coming. So there's no real trace of these actual bars anymore. They're all gone.
Yeah.
But
Was this one too? Gallery Moose.
an art dealer.
Interesting. I have to say, I don't know much about Gallery Moose, but I'm going to have to check that out. I do know that there is the gallery down there that has a bunch of odd stuff in the windows, for sure. So where would the other space have been then?
You know what? I don't know.
Eh.
All around here. It wasn't just another space. There were several. And they were just dumpy little places.
But it's so funny to think how like this used to be such a... Well, pretty much everything that was here moved to Kensington.
My father said you used to... My father was a bit older than the hippies, and political correctness is not his thing, but he said you used to drive up and down here and look at the freaks. Like, that's what people would do.
Oh, I'm keeping the tradition alive.
You are. Yeah.
Yay.
People are driving up and down looking at you.
I mean, I haven't got a compliment in minutes.
No.
Let's be fair. Let's be fair.
Well, let's go find one, shall we?
Don't get me started on Buffy. Yeah, that's a bit of a dumpster fire right there. But still cool that the place that she recorded was here.
You know, I kind of feel bad for her.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I was so pissed off that Hulu's not picking that up. Ugh. But also, oh my gosh, R.I.P. Nicholas Brendan. That was a shock. Well, I guess that wasn't such a shock because I know that he was going through some stuff. But still very sad that it happened.
I can't believe you were talking about Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I thought you were talking about Buffy St. Marie.
I did, and then I transitioned really quickly because one of the main characters from Buffy the Vampire Slayer died yesterday.
Yes, I heard about that.
That was sad, but also he was going through a lot of mental health stuff for a long time, so it's sadly one of those things that's really tragic, but also not shocking.
Balenciaga.
Balenciaga.
Did you ever watch American Horror Story?
Oh man, that was so good for
That
4
was
seasons.
The best line in Coven.
Well, maybe 3. 3 seasons.
Coven
We'll give it
was
3 seasons.
The best line in Coven was
yeah.
Myrtle.
Balenciaga. American Horror Story was a show I kept wanting to be good again, and then never quite. Hotel was camp.
I
Like
enjoyed
Hotel was like glamorous and fun.
I enjoyed Apocalypse.
I thought Apocalypse had all the potential in the world.
It was
and
kind
they
of like
just
Candy.
They squandered every opportunity to make it good, and then they just randomly killed him at the end. Just like, well, that wasn't.
They had too much.
It's
Well,
fine.
my problem with Ryan Murphy in that show is that he throws too much in there, and he can't
Yeah.
follow through on a lot of it.
No, he really can't. He doesn't know how to tie things up in a satisfactory way.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. That has always been his problem. Well, at least one of his problems. He's got a lot of problems.
Well, the same thing with Glee. Glee was the same
Yeah,
way.
Glee was
started
awful.
off as a great show.
It was good for an episode. And then literally the second episode, cracks started to form. Just like, well, you had one perfect episode and a great idea for a season, but you just failed to execute. Anyways, I shouldn't harp on Ryan Murphy too much. He is someone I would love to walk with because I want to know. It's just like, you clearly have like 4 obsessions. You were bullied in high school. You were never called beautiful. You always wanted to be with the popular kids, and you always wanted like. There's just those trends emerge in everything that he's done.
And he likes every actress that I like, and he's great at stunt casting.
Yes. And here's the thing, like, his casting cannot be faulted.
No.
His casting is arguably perfect across the board, except for Glee. Glee was like,
I enjoyed Glee. I don't know.
is
what
it
you're
is it
talking
good
about.
casting? Yes.
Yeah.
But like, were any of them great actors?
He
But what I
uses
like-
people appropriately.
Yeah. Like Leah Michelle.
She was good.
She was.
She turned out to be a bit problematic.
Yeah,
in
she
her
turned
own
out to be
life, but
problematic, but like you can't.
She's
you
very
can't fault her
talented.
talent.
Yeah. I wanted to see her in Funny Girl on Broadway. It's one thing I
Diane
didn't
Longboat
do.
is from. Sorry, I missed a couple things in the chat there.
Oh,
Also has her PhD. I don't know who Diane Longboat is, but I'm gonna have to look into that. But did you ever watch the show Popular?
no.
It was like the first show of his that I watched. And it was a high school drama back when those were like the thing, right?
Right.
But I recently watched someone do like a takedown of it. And between that and America's Next Top Model, I was just like, wow. We had like all of my favorite shows were like super problematic and I've never really re-examined them. So I should probably do that more.
That's a thing that the younger
Hello, Arnold.
generation does, though, is they take
The moose
stuff-
are gone.
What's the matter?
The moose are gone. They finally got rid of their Christmas decorations. Which is fair. They probably should have done that a long time ago. But they was like, it was always a safe, reliable boop. If I was missing the boop, I'd come here and get the moose.
Gotcha. Well, So that's something that I find that happens. The younger generation will come in and tear apart the icons built by the older generation. The stuff today people will see as inappropriate and wrong in future generations for sure.
Yeah.
So don't get too comfortable.
Well, my whole thing is I'm just like, specifically, I was someone who grew up like very obsessed with America's Next Top Model.
I
And
never
just
watched
finding
it, but-
out what they did to like the people who were on the show, I'm just like, that's fucking messed up. There's so much there.
Drag Race is just as bad.
Here's the thing, Drag Race isn't quite as bad because we have glimpses into what's going on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are very vocal about what's happened and how things have changed over the years. But here's the thing, Drag Race is now stale as hell. Like it is the same literally the same formula on 4 different shows every week. It's been oversaturated to the point where I'm just like, I am someone who likes Drag Race and I can't even keep up with it anymore. No more show, but no sun. It's getting a little cloudy today. But that's okay.
All right, let's go. I'd love to cross here if we don't have to wait forever.
I don't think there is any political conversation right now. We're giving the history of music in Toronto. And a lot of rant about Ryan Murphy because screw that guy.
Well, his next season has promise, and I know I say that every time, but
What is it
all
gonna
of
be?
the old people are coming back. I don't know what it's going to be.
Is
Jessica Lange is coming back?
Well, if Jessica Lange's there, like Jessica Lange is obviously excellence diva extraordinaire.
Yeah.
Although I don't think she's ever performed a diva character before.
Are you
But
kidding?
you feel like she would have.
Everything she did on...
Oh, I meant like specifically a singer, right?
Oh, she played Patsy Cline.
Oh, did she?
Yeah. I'm a huge fanatic of Jessica.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that.
She, I think one of her best performances, did you ever watch Grey Gardens? That awesome documentary?
I never. That's the one with Drew Barrymore, right?
Drew
and
Barrymore. Well, so there's a documentary that it's based on.
Yes.
And
here's
they
the thing.
play the characters, and she does an amazing job of playing the mother.
I've never seen. Here's the thing. I've never seen the movie or the documentary,
Oh.
but I did see the musical.
Oh, did you really?
Yes, I can't
Oh,
remember.
I would love to see that.
I can't remember what the song was, but there was one song there that I thought was beautiful. I listened to for years.
Yeah.
By the way, this was the original space for the Bell Telephone Company of Canada.
Let's cross
Interesting to
down
think that
here.
it was such like a stark building from what it actually, ended up being a. Well, it's Bell. You know who Bell is. Everyone knows who Bell is. I have been wondering if maybe I need to switch over to Bell or Rogers for my.
Who are you with?
Currently with Freedom, and like Freedom is good, but every now and then just turns awful. I don't know why that is, but trying to support our community. Oh, that's great, buddy. We appreciate having you. Arnold, thank you so much. That is fantastic to have the super chat. Thank you so much. You've been here so frequently, and you're always such a great support and such a lover of the channel. So thank you so much. Really means a lot, and we love having you here every day. So thank you so much, and we will see you tomorrow, I guess. I always thought Tyra Banks reminds me of RuPaul. I am the only gay that thought. There's a lot of similarities between the two. The only difference is like RuPaul is a well-known phony, whereas Tyra Banks always, well, I guess they're always kind of both known to be fairly phony. But like, I still like them both. I like the sky blue hair. Thank you, Arnold. It's fading out nicely. It's fading
Sky
into some,
blue, is that the color?
I guess so.
Okay.
It is slowly fading, which is kind of what you hope for. But this color has held so well.
Let's jaywalk again.
Yeah, we can just cross here. Here, hold on, hold on.
You want to go through? Oh, you need to boop that
We're
thingy?
gonna boop the snoot. Although this one looks a bit too much like Austin. Maybe a little skinny, but that's fine.
Yeah. Hey, hey. How about the deer?
You're gonna do the deer? All right, you boop the deer.
Oh, I have to do it.
Oh dear, no. So I have a bunch of friends in town right now for Furpocalypse.
Apocalypse.
There's a big furry convention right now.
Oh, really?
I just saw the person in front of us with the tail. I'm just like, oh yeah, there it is.
Oh, there we go. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. It's made of solid iron.
Do you dabble in the furry?
I don't know much about the scene, to be fair. But like, here's my thing: is I'm always just like, I like people being able to be their authentic, fun self, and it hurts no one. So, let them have fun. The worst thing I think you can do is be judgy.
I agree with that. My problem, I don't know if it's my problem with it. I remember I used to go leather balls and stuff like that.
Oh yeah?
And I never fit in well with it because I don't take this stuff seriously. It's just fun.
It's just fun.
But people in it take it very seriously, and I just clash with that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm someone who I'm just like, I'm always coming from a point of curiosity and understanding.
Let's cross here.
Want to cross? Yeah.
But quickly, because they'll come flying around here.
But I'm always just like, if you make welcoming spaces for people to be able to talk and share, and you get to find out the people who are behind the people, right? No one's who you think they are.
No, there's no judgment on any of that stuff.
Yeah, of course not.
It's quite fascinating, actually, when you think about it.
It really is. There's like, humans have a wonderful diversity, and the more that we understand and appreciate each other, the better it gets.
And you think about all of these little fringe groups.
We are currently at Bloor and Church, Arnold.
All of these little fringe groups, they wouldn't have happened without the internet.
Fringe. That's true, that's true. The internet is a wonderful tool. I mean, it's also awful, but you know, it can be a wonderful tool.
Do a give and take, right?
Yes. So yes, if you are listening today, know that you are loved and accepted, and there's places out there for you. Unless you're hurting other people, in which case eat a bag of dicks. It's fair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my thing. It's just like, as long as it doesn't hurt anyone or cause long-term harm, go nuts.
You know, food smells so good right now.
This does smell really good. I'm not
I
gonna lie.
skipped lunch so that I can have a big dinner.
Burgers and fries forever.
Yeah, nothing
BFF.
healthy at the moment.
Ooh.
We're not smelling, but
I don't know this place, but I want to. How's the prices? We have single for $9. That's not terrible. I guess that's kind of average these days. It's across the street from an
what is this flag?
The trans flag?
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, the white, blue, pink.
Okay.
Those are the trans flags.
See, okay, here's an
If you
example
can't
where
help someone, don't hurt them. Yeah, I think that's a good way to go.
I like that they kept the old architecture here.
Right? I think it's really lovely how they actually keep it. And here's the thing. Those are going to be like sought after. That like, it's just going to be a nice place to live. It keeps the feeling of Church Street alive.
Yeah. And to be fair, those places were dilapidated shitholes.
Oh yeah, terrible.
So this was probably the best thing that could have ever happened to them.
A person's appearance doesn't define them. It's what their heart and mind that does. I have a controversial opinion on that. A person is defined by their actions.
First impressions unfortunately mean everything.
Yeah,
right?
That's fair. I feel like the thing that's most important is what someone does. Because like, if someone pushes you, it doesn't matter how nice they are on the inside. you're always going to think they're a jerk.
This was a fun walk today. We'll have to do this more often. I think
Absolutely.
this is now, I'm only 3 times in with you,
Yes.
which is nothing. Now that the nice weather's here, I will not be so wimpy, and I will.
Well, here's the thing. Everyone's fighting for the nice weather now, so I'm just
Yeah.
like, the days
I'm
that
gonna
are
get a car.
Yeah.
So that should
that puts you ahead.
that
not
should
gonna
give
lie.
me some status.
Well, here's the thing. We could always do like a group and
Totally.
get like 3 or 4 people,
Yeah.
and then all just go different places and just be silly and dumb together.
We'll have
I
to
love
think
that.
about it. Yeah. Think about something sort of interesting, rare, off the beaten path.
Well, here's the thing. Even finding like, if we just did spontaneous streams all day, and then just, God, so rude.
I know. How dare they?
Well, there they go. I do always point out this place.
What-
This place on the right.
What's that?
This is when I was going through my divorce. This was the space I landed on. So the top on this side closest to
This
the street,
building here, this little hacienda-like
Yeah.
place.
this tiny little place. So the roof, the top floor there, that was where I lived.
Cool. What was your rent?
$2,000 a month
Okay.
for
all
a
right.
studio with no amenities.
Wow.
Yeah, that was awful.
Wow.
But there is no but. It was. I got in there. They didn't even have a rod for the closet.
Wow. And $2,000.
$2,000 a month.
It's all location, I guess.
Hello, Haunting Live. Good to see you today. Commercial soundtrack. I mean, fair enough. If you had a sick beat to that, you could have like a really good hit. That's what Beyonce did with Ring the Alarm. Actually, who else did an alarm song? Oh, the one we don't speak about. Never mind.
Who do we not speak about?
Oh, Nicki Minaj. She went all red hat. That was a confusing one. But no politics. We've had enough of that today.
Did we? I didn't
Let's
think
go
we
back
talked
to
about
talking
any.
about Ryan Murphy and what a terrible human he is.
He's not. He's
No,
just,
he's probably fine. He's probably fine.
he's got a lot of power in Hollywood.
He does. Somehow he still keeps getting shows, which is
Yeah.
incredible. And here's the weird bit. He keeps casting Kim Kardashian
Yeah, he's really into her,
like
isn't he?
for real.
I've
and
not
I'm just
watched
like,
any of those series. I
God,
don't know
no.
how good her acting is, so I
oh
can't
God,
say.
it can't be good. It's Kim Kardashian. Here's the thing. I have no issues with Kim Kardashian as like a human person,
Yeah.
if she counts.
Oh, you
But,
might
like-
have some. You might have some content coming up.
Oh, well, I wouldn't want to do that. Yes, hopefully everyone had a happy St. Paddy's Day. Man, it's interesting to see such deals at Boutique Bar, because I'm just like, that seems like really low prices.
Mm.
Of course, the advertisement for World Pride. Well, not advertisement. The mural of World Pride. Do you remember your World Pride experience?
I do remember we had this massive rainstorm, and then a rainbow came out at the end.
Yeah.
And it was just
Yes, I
everyone
do.
was like singing Hallelujah.
Yeah, for sure.
It was pretty cool.
Oh, for sure. Well, speaking of, there is Dead Dog Records there, which is always nice. You're good.
Are they any good? Do you go there?
Oh, I actually like them a lot. I've got a couple things from there, but I haven't got much from there, to be fair.
I'm trying to sell some records.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Come
I
by
don't know
and
if they
take a
do
look.
sales.
Maybe
They
I'll
must.
give
They
you
must.
them.
They must. They must just take them at this point. Look, it literally keeps popping open. Trying to launch something despite the fact that I have another app. very clearly working on the street. Have you been here, by the way, Understory?
No, is it good?
Oh, they're so good.
What is it? Oh, it's coffee.
Yeah,
Okay. No, I'm not a coffee person, actually.
that's fair. I will say I've greatly enjoyed my times there. It's just relaxed, it's cozy, it's nice, and it's just an easy space, right?
All right, let's go.
I believe that's my friend Sean. I might head down to Alexander and then
I'm going to
we're
leave
heading
you
to-
at
to
Maitland.
You know, I'll walk to Maitland and Jarvis because that seems like a good
Okay.
place to go for from there. It gives us just a couple more steps in because that's what we need in our life.
Yes.
Just a couple more steps.
Yes.
Man, it really took them no time at all to throw up the Easter stuff.
I know, it's crazy.
I'm just like, is that
I've
becoming
never
like a
seen
thing?
them do Easter stuff on Church Street.
Right? I'm just like, is there some kind of... Are they closing the street down for something? Is there...
This big
is there a
Easter
new-
egg hunt.
Oh, I was going to say, is there a new fetish fair? But I'm just like, I guess that counts. It's just, who's hiding the egg? I guess we should say, where's he hiding the egg?
Yep. They all did it, which is,
Which is so weird.
yeah.
Right?
Never seen that before, ever.
I mean, it's terrifying.
But these
also,
inflatables-
why does this bunny have a bulge?
Because he's a male bunny. Stop being judgmental. Hello?
I mean, I guess it is for apocalypse. So just,
the inflatable thing has just gone over the top, period.
It really
like,
has.
There's inflatables for everything, which I'm for. I think they're fun.
I am super anti-inflatables.
Really?
Yeah, I think that they are so ugly. But some of them have whimsy, at least.
Yeah, I like at Christmas when they have the Grinch and all that crap up. I go walk through York, Rosedale with the dog, and the Santas are all out.
Yeah, I don't know where the video is, but I accidentally stumbled upon
I was going
what
to
they were
take
calling
you
as
there.
Kringlewood.
I'm going to take you there next year.
I mean, I accidentally stumbled upon it this time. And just like, I was just like, this is... Fear less, care more. Or fear, care less, more. Depending how you read it.
Oh, can we cross over, do you think?
Yeah, of course.
Not
Well, maybe
yet?
not right into this car.
Not yet, yeah.
Well, let's cross over and then I'll cut the stream then.
Sounds good. It was good to walk with you today. This was fun. I've
Likewise.
been looking forward to this, and you coming out dressed like a rock star.
All right. Well, come on over here. Let's just do it in front of the...
All right.
Well, friends, thank you for joining us today. It's been a good trip. Thank you for having us around. You are welcome back on the channel anytime, so you let us
Awesome.
know when you want to. This whole road trip to like random places and just
We're
doing
going to figure this
spontaneous-
out.
I think it'll be fun. I think it's a
Yeah.
good time. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen
Cool.
for you, friends. So until next time, see you all very soon. And y'all have a great day.
Take care.
Feel free to like and subscribe because it does help us out a great deal. So thank you very much.
Awesome.
Well, thank you very much, my friend.